Greetings, we're delighted you've decided to experience free flight. Before we get going, there's just a few things to go over and some paperwork to complete. The purpose of this flight is instructional, so we'll start with how the paraglider works. We'll fill the wing with air so it behaves like a rigid airfoil, kind of like an airplane wing. We launch and land into the wind because this makes launching easier and it slows us down for our landing, helps us come in softer. We are able to fly Tandem today under Federal Aviation Administration Exemption 4721 to Federal Aviation Regulations Part 103, which allows for instructional tandem flying with ultralight aircraft. I am also required to tell you that our tandem paraglider does not meet aircraft certification standards as set forth by the FAA. No ultralight aircraft meets those standards. Our glider, however, is certified by a different agency. If I weren't comfortable with it, I wouldn't be flying it. Okay, a few more things to go over. We'll need to move quickly to get in the air. The glider is controlled by weight shift and brake lines. To turn left, we'll lean left and I'll pull the left brake. To turn right, we'll do the opposite. It's pretty simple. I will control it. Please don't touch anything. We'll need to move together to get in the air. You need to listen to my instructions and be able to carry them out. We have a reserve parachute designed for 2 people. In the unlikely event we need it, I will deploy it. Our certifying organization's USHPA insurance is third-party liability only. Okay, now on to some paperwork. We have 6 questions I need you to read through and answer. Do you have a basic understanding of the process involved in launching, flying, and landing modern hang gliders and or paragliders? Do you understand that a hang glider is controlled through weight shift and a paraglider is controlled through the use of brakes and risers, and that you will hamper control by holding any part of the craft other than where your instructor tells you to? If you are going to foot launch tandem, do you understand that you and the instructor must run efficiently together to produce airspeed to launch? Do you understand that you must pay attention to the instructor's commands at all times and be capable of carrying out those instructions? Have you been advised that tandem flights and hang gliders and paragliders are only conducted under an exemption granted by the Federal Aviation Administration, and that the glider is not certified for tandem flights by the FAA, although it may be certified by the manufacturer or other agencies? Do you understand the possible reasons for and techniques used in the deployment of a backup parachute? Alright, now I need you to turn the form over, read through the release waiver and assumption of risk agreement. There's a place for a signature in the bottom right. Afterward, we'll head up to launch, assess the conditions, and we'll go through a launch simulation.